Hello, Bill Molyneux here with Bill's History and Wargame World. Well, I spent the last several weeks on Arnhem, and believe it or not, I am tired of Arnhem. So I got out the Star Trek ships that I have that were in the process of being built, and I thought I'd spend a couple minutes going over my Star Trek fleet. I have several videos on my YouTube channel. There is a playlist of Star Trek with my super simple beer and pretzel rules I've used from Full Thrust. That's free online with the stat sheets and the very simple system. So, right now we're focused in on what I have for Klingon ships. I have two little F5 frigate escort type Klingon warships. I got those from my buddy Josh. And then Klingon D7 battle cruisers. And these are the ones that were really popular in the late 80s, early 90s, that were already pre-made, usually a set of 3. This is Studio Bergstrom's Klingon Dreadnought, and I have the gray coat for the base coat, and I'm going to hit this with a black wash and then some other colors and do up the engines and get it running, so be ready for battle. This is Studio Bergstrom's also the Klingon C9 Dreadnought. So that's my little Klingon fleet. Let's go look at the Romulans. I'll pause the camera. All right, here's my little Romulan fleet. This is a Studio Bergstrom Romulan D7, which will have the cloaking device. Has the textured hull on it, and these are also Studio Bergstroms. These are going to be my war birds with slow maneuvering, a smaller plasma torpedo, and then the War Eagle, which has the larger plasma torpedo and warp speed and just a heck of a lot more hit points and all than the others. The other two war birds, and these are the War Eagles. All right, well, let's go check out the Federation. All right, well, for the Federation, we'll start off with the basic Enterprise Constitution class heavy cruiser. And like the D7s, these are those micro machines. They work great in this scale, and I have 4 of them. Now the next 3 ships are all Studio Bergstroms, and this is the Federation Heavy Dreadnought, and it's not painted. I just have the gray, at least I got the gray primer coat on it, but the nacelles there are up here, along with on the sides. The stat sheets for this make it pretty powerful. Now, on your comments, let me know what you think this is, whose ship it was, and I guess what it's famous for. Now, there is one slight hiccup. My entire fleet is based on the original Star Trek, and of course this is 10 years later, but it's in Bill's basement and Bill's world. Leave me a comment. How did this ship become famous in Star Trek world? And last but not least, I have a destroyer. On the sheets it has several torpedo tubes, 1 nacelle, and not a lot of hit points. Now, allied to my Federation are the Gorns. Now, the FASA people, I believe it is, they came up with some Gorn ships that had a circular dome thing that looked like a hubcap. So, in Bill's History World, these are my Gorn Cruisers. And I got stats from them from the Full Thrust website that's free on the internet. And I'm going to paint these in like a brown wash, I think, with some green mixed in to give them sort of a reptile look. And where did I get these? Well, the Plastic Toy Soldier Company. Now pause the camera. Okay, the Plastic Toy Soldier Company. They are on the internet. They make lots of plastic toy soldiers. They're in England. But they also made all these different ships for a board game. Well, I wrote to them, and they actually will sell these to you. You get like 36 of them for $15. Now, the drawback is there's all different types, and there are peg holes for them. Being in England, to have them shipped to America, they actually cost more for shipping than it costs to buy them. It was about $35 to get them all. Now, I may use a few more of these for other Gorn vessels, but I felt this blocky looking thing made the best Gorn cruiser. I might paint up a couple of these large ships as maybe a freighter of some type, or maybe the Kobayashi Maru. Well, that's about it for my Star Trek video. I'm going to paint up these ships. All the stands will be painted flat black, so they mesh in with the black felt map I'll be using. And this video has gone a lot longer than I thought it would go. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're curious, there's several Star Trek videos, including my Balance of Terror and the simple system that I use. There's no real massive charts, and all the rules and the ship stats are also available on the No Stress miniature wargaming site that I have on Facebook. Well, that's about it. Saturday, December 17th, Goober the Traveling Bear and I will be doing a video of the historic Jerusalem Mills, site of a Civil War action, and a little village, and to get them some publicity. Thank you. Stay safe. Be kind. Be courteous. And if you're new to my channel, you never know what I'm going to have out here. One week it might be flintlock muskets, and then next week I'm doing some kind of Star Trek stuff. But anyhow, try to keep you entertained, and please subscribe. Thank you.